Funding for a new tourism strategy has been approved by the Worcester City Council. A budget of £97,500 has been allocated to support a new tourism plan for Worcester City, which includes projects such as the Big Worcester Pass, representation at the 2018 Travel and Tourism Show, and better development of the Riverside Park, to name a few. At the meeting, Councillor Roger Knight praised the Riverside Park as one of our best assets, which should be taken advantage of more. The Big Worcester Pass scheme would allow visitors to see multiple attractions and save money too. Joseph Ridge, manager of the Crown Hotel, praised the initiative as beneficial.
It'd be a good incentive for us. We could use it to boost our occupancy and go, for example, you might say, well, we have these discount cards or whatever which we can offer you if you stay with us.
However, Mr. Ridge criticised the council for a lack of communication. Despite the fruits of the Broad Street regeneration, Mr. Ridge felt as though the council did not know they existed due to minimal contact between the two during the works. He suggested that a liaison system could solve the issue.
Maybe every 3 months someone coming in and saying, look, how can we help, what can we do? I think that would not only benefit us but benefit a lot of other hotels in the city centre.
Conversely, Marketing and Events Manager for Museums Worcestershire, Helen Large, praised the council for working closely with them. Miss Large said she could not speak for other businesses, but from her experience, the council have been very supportive of heritage. Museums Worcestershire is part funded by Worcester City Council, and their new tourism strategy was welcomed by Miss Large.
I'm really pleased to see that heritage is really well represented in there. I'm also pleased to see that the city have put some funding towards various initiatives as well that I'm hoping will benefit ourselves and I'm sure will benefit others as well.
According to the manager, roughly 40% of visitors to special exhibitions at the Worcester City Art Gallery and Museum attract visitors from outside of Worcester. Similarly, 75% of all commandery visitors travel from outside of the city. However, she believes that the city could do better to draw more people in to Worcester.
I think things like signage in the city, it would be helpful for the city to play a part in those discussions. But again, that isn't just City Council, that's County Council as well, and other partners. So having adequate representation, for example, of the motorway and on boundary signs into Worcester, just so that we are promoting to the widest possible audience. We must have millions of people every year going past Worcester on the M5, and I think a really important part of any city or county strategy would be to attempt to bring people in from the motorway. They're probably all heading off to Stratford or Oxford, and actually let's bring them into Worcester first.
Miss Large encouraged teamwork in Worcester's future tourism endeavours.
Tourism isn't any one person's job. It's up to a city to promote itself and to make itself competitive in that marketplace.
In partnership with the British Museum, Worcester's City Art Museum will host an exhibition this weekend showing off art from none other than Andy Warhol amongst other American print artists.